Hello, everyone. I'm a minute or so late. I'm working on it here. I'll be with you in just a minute. So sorry. There's all these little things to do, and I went ahead and went live before I did some of them. So hello, 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 whoever's watching. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Silly thing does say I'm live, so we'll see if it remembered what I was supposed to do here. Yep. All right. Yay. All the little parts. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Mina. And whoever else is here, hello, hello. I'm sorry I was a couple minutes late. Um, just some odds and ends of stuff. I'm just late, trying to finish up getting my dinner sorted and that kind of thing. So I have a couple things to show you. When Lisa and I were getting off, hi, Mandy. Hi, Janice. Getting off the other day, I did this. I went ahead. They were laying there, and I put it on there. When we go off in the camper, these orange handled scissors, somewhere I have a little thing that slides on them. But this pair I don't, and they get pokey in the bag when I put them in there. So I've been putting these little tiny, hi Brittany, Dollar Tree clips on there. They just slide in, and then it doesn't poke through the bag that I'm carrying them in, and it works on these too, although I don't usually use that because I do have that orange thing. But they just slide in um, past the spring, and hi Andrea, I just wanted to show you that before I forgot it. So I left these laying here to show you. I don't usually keep them that way on my table, but. And I have something else to show you before I get started on the little journal. I'm going to do the little journal first, but I I and I have to do a haul because I have a fair amount of stuff from a couple of different estate sales and whatnot. Jeff and I had to. There was one of his carving group people was having the son was having an estate sale for his father's carving stuff, and Jeff wanted to go. Hi, Holly. And so we did that, and because we were doing that, hi, Linda. Um, we went to another estate sale by the company that I like to go to the estate sale of. Yeah, I'm going to do another haul, but I was like, I really need anything more, but I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help myself. Look at this. I'll show you this one first because this one is actually older. This one is a reproduction. And I didn't need these, but I just want to show them to you. This one is actually spring, summer 1943. And it's got some of the coolest pictures in it. Linda, did I say hi? I hope so. It's falling apart, of course, but isn't this cool? Aren't these? I just thought that the pictures in these were just fabulous. I just couldn't help myself. You know how that goes when you can't help yourself. Yeah, 1943. Now, I paid more than I should. I mean more than I would normally pay for something to oh, I loved these hats. For something to cut up. You know what I'm saying? Um if I had been if I had been going to keep it for an antique or something, but I'm going to tear it up. I'm going to cut it up. Um so this one was the oldest one I found, and it's even got fiber where it was glued together. Oh, even the sock page is cool because look at these little images and a little airplane where he's playing. Hi, Barbara. Okay, I'm going to start my little book in just a little bit. Hello, 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 everyone. Um, the perfume pages were really cool too. Let's see if I can get there. Oh, the stockings. Look at the stockings. I just couldn't help myself. And look at these cute little pictures on those pages. These are the toiletries from Yardley. Oh, there's the perfume pages here. Girdles. Oh, yes, we're headed for the girdles. I think that they're in here somewhere. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. This one is a full body one. And the whole book is just falling apart. I'm going to have to get something to put it in. But in that, and the color of it is just, to me, that the age, the color it is, I couldn't help myself. Just couldn't help myself. 1943. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't see those. Those are precious. Oh my gosh. There was a whole stack of these. There was some from the 60s. I just tried to grab the one this one, of course, was falling apart the most. Um, they have fabric. The fabric in here is 21 cents and 25 cents a yard. Oh, there's some over here that's 18 cents a yard. Oh, and shoes. We've got shoes. But even on the pages where there's shoes, there's some really cute little images. I love this light bulb. That's actually a radio tube. I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. I hope I said hello to everybody. If I did, I apologize. Those are some fancy drawers. I was just looking to see if there's anything really. That's the men's section. It's not as exciting as the ladies section. Oh, but we have art supplies. How cool. I hadn't seen these. Let me bring you in just a little bit. Look at this. Sears Artist Materials. Sargent's Permanent High Test Oil Colors. Pastel color set. Wire mounted embossed green paper leaves. Hi, Jen. As I said, I couldn't leave it there. It was one of those things that just drew me in and made me buy it. Glistening mercerized cotton damask by the yard. So tablecloth fabric. Oh, that jumpsuit's fabulous. Oh, the button page. There's buttons. And toothpaste. You could buy everything from Sears. I'm just trying not to make it fall apart any worse. Rockers and chairs. Furniture. Rugs. Jen, we're looking at a Sears 1943 Sears and Roebuck's catalog. I went to an estate sale. Oh, tools. Sports equipment. Oh, you could buy toilet seats. Yay! The Fuller Brush Man. Janice, the Fuller Brush Man came to our house even when I was in high school. So, and that was long after 1943. So, there's even flowers and trees and things in the back. Oh, the back pages were green. The catalog was green. How cool. Oh yeah, Jen, I couldn't help myself. I was like, oh, and the back cover, look at this back cover. It's got some wonderful little bits on the back of it. And I just realized that um none of my fans are on. I'll be right back. I gotta put this elsewhere anyways. Okay, then this one, and she charged me like it was an old one, but it's really not that old. Fuller Brush sold cleaning supplies, basically. Andrea, um, let me take you back out a little bit. They sold a degreaser my mother loved um, for spots and things. Because I can remember Mom buying degreaser. Hi, Julie. Like I said, she charged me like this was a catalog, an actual catalog, and this is a reproduction. It was still too gorgeous to leave there, and this one is a reproduction of a 1927 edition, but it's a reproduction. So some of the pages don't look as real, and there's not any color in it. It's all black and white. Of course, in 27 it probably would have been. But see here, this page, you can tell that they have copied this page because it's not as crisp. If that makes any sense to you, it didn't matter to me because I thought the images were so cool that I just loved it. And this is, it's got pages and pages, but I wanted to show you the hats in this one. But there's some ladies' dresses in here that are just, yeah. Hi, Sharon. Blessings to you too, dear. Yeah, Janice, I just this whole now, like I said, some of the images are much crisper, and then for some reason these images are, it's like the way they copied them, they're not as crisp, but I thought they would still be fine. And this is actually a 1970. I found it in here, the actual production date. Um, See, this is a division of Crown Publishers. Um, yeah, 1970 Crown Publishers. So this one is definitely a copy of a catalog, but it still had all the same kinds of things. Look at these curtains. Um, Look at all these clocks. Thousands of fussy cuts. Yes, dear. Thousands and thousands of fussy cuts. But also just tearing it in, tearing little pieces for collage. Um, just this background, these background pages, pieces, where it talks about the sheet music and stuff, just having that torn and used in my collages. This piece like that. Yeah, when it's a real book, it's always hard to choose which side of the page you want. Electrical aids to health and beauty. Those are curling irons and hair dryers. And then over here we have telephones. Uh-oh, Julie, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, look at the dolls. Where's my thing? Oh, come on, where are you? Look at those dolls. Look at this cute baby. Besides fussy cutting, just tearing them out, I mean, there's just thousands and thousands of things in here. These are filled Christmas stockings that you could get. Now, for some reason, the index was in the middle of this one. Gifts from the Orient. Cigarette box. Nice, Julie hon. Holly, did I say hi? I hope so. Tons of hats. Oh, that would have been fun. Oh, look at the bicycles. So I just wanted to show you those two things. I have some other things I got. Uh-oh. I have other things that I got, but I wanted to show you those two today. I had to show them off. Um, like I said, Jeff got some fun tools at the one estate sale. Those I got from a different estate sale. So, um, uh-oh, Julie. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're not going. You just, okay. I thought because you were hurting, you were going. But be careful, hon. Don't hurt yourself any worse. Okay, we need to do a page. We do. And I have a bunch of fussy cut stuff for my little glue books, but I want to do this with with the stuffs that's on the table, which I stamped on this piece of orange the other day, so I think I may use it. Uh-oh, I'm throwing things away. Let's not throw things away. Don't know what else I'm going to do. I was thinking about using a bunch of words. Oh, I found these frogs. They might be fun. They can't get rid of you yet. Okay. Julie, how can I teach you about your mountains of laundry if you're not here? Before I forget, and I will try to remember at the end of um, the stream too, guys, Lisa and I are not streaming Tuesday and Thursday this week. I have so much to do to try to move mom this coming weekend, and I just really, really, really don't want to try to stream Tuesday and Thursday. And Lisa had some things that she said that would make it better for her if we didn't stream Tuesday and Thursday. So we're taking Tuesday and Thursday off. Lisa may stream tomorrow night if jury duty doesn't go too long. If she has to sit for jury duty, then she probably won't stream. So, Mindy, the estate sales that I go to um, are from one company. Now, there are multiple companies in Pensacola area, and every once in a while, I'll run into one of um, their estate sales, but they're so much higher priced. Estate sales are always higher priced um, than garage sales. And I only go on Saturday, which it just so happens that the gal that runs the estate sales that I like to go to on Saturday, she does a half price thing. So whatever her prices are, you pay half of it. And sometimes on stuff that I buy, it's not marked and it's, kind of on the junky end and that kind of thing. And she will do me this, I gather, and then she'll give me a price on it. Excuse me just a minute. Sorry. But once I went to one of her sales, I got on her email list, and she emails me whenever she does a sale. And she usually does Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and on Saturday she does half price. So if I go on the Saturdays, and a lot of times I don't go because if she says they've got high end antiques or this or that, a lot of times I don't go because I know that the stuff that I buy for art is not going to be there. This one, she happened to mention that there was craft supplies. I didn't buy a single thing out of the craft supplies. There was sewing and craft supplies, and none of it was anything that I was willing to pay money for. That's how come I know. But you can look up estate sale companies in your area and get on their mailing lists. Because I know that I've been to a couple. There's a Flamingo or something one here, and I've been to a couple of theirs, but a lot of times they do estate sales for people that have way more money than I will ever have, and therefore the furniture, the stuff they have is way out of my price range. When I go to the Caulfield's ones that I get the email from, she tends to take average households, if you understand what I'm saying, like my house, and when she goes to clean things out, everything goes. So it just is, you have to hunt for them. And we hit a couple of garage sales too on the way back from those. As far as the one that Jeff wanted to go to, that was a private thing that the carving club sent out an email. So I hope that made sense. Okay. But the um, the big thing is once you get on a list, then you know. And like I said, I can usually tell from her list whether or not I really want to go um, to something she's doing because of her. And she sometimes posts a lot of pictures. Sometimes she puts pictures of the stuff they've got. We went to one because Jeff's looking for a safe. Um, it wasn't something that I would have gone for, except that she posted it. So I'm just looking at all the mess I have over here. I just trying to find something I want to work on this page on. Oh, Julie, that's horrible. The other thing is estate sales are not always advertised. Sometimes you have to find the company and get the information from the estate sale company. But once when I back in a while ago, it's been quite a while, I did look up estate sale companies um, here in this area. And if you want furniture and stuff, you might want to go the first day because a lot of the furniture goes quickly to people who resell stuff. Hi, Brenda. Um, these are I don't know where I got these. They're little they're little punched frogs. Uh, they have cute little toes. See their little toes? Julie, I think I did, but I wouldn't want to promise that that's what I was looking at. I haven't been on the internet really this morning. I looked at a couple of things on my phone and then got off right away. I've been busy trying to make sure I had all the things mom's going to need. I've had to order some things. I spent Friday trying to find a bed. Hmm. That's too many frogs. We can't have that many frogs. I think a friend of mine in Nebraska actually sent me these frogs. I just found them when I was cleaning up the other day. But 3, I think, is all we're going to use. And I think we have to find a different page because I don't like that on that page, and I like the idea of this, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just move it to this page. Yeah, I think so. Now to find it. There you go, Sharon. I don't think I was ever able to find this one. It's one a friend has, and I don't think I have this one because I don't think I was ever able to find it. It's like a little tiny tree frog. And I am liking that right now, so I think that maybe. I'm thinking about whether or not I want to put something else under there. I'm just looking at my stuffs over here. Oh, we could cut out some little flowers or something. What would we cut it out of? Maybe some more of this orange paper. That frog reminds me of those green ones that cling to the glass windows. Yes, found it. It says Carla Craft on the side. Carla Craft. Interesting. Okay, how about maybe we got some little flowers, itty bitty flowers. If we could cut those out, maybe we'll see what happens. Oh, I could punch out some flowers too, I guess. Let's try just let's just try stamping and trimming them out just because. Carla Craft. Yeah, I'm impressed you found it. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yep. Well, I fussy cut out a bunch of images so you guys wouldn't have to watch me fussy cut, but I guess you can handle it. There's some birds outside my studio that are having a fit out there. You found the frog? Okay. Also says made in China, probably on Amazon. Probably true. I don't, I might have, I haven't even looked in my box to tell you the truth, whether or not I ever did find it. Um, I may have because at one time, I used a lot of these small punches to punch. I'm sure you've seen it. Cars, I had the same thing on my truck, but they put, advertising and business information on cars and trucks with a special kind of sticky backed vinyl, very sticky. And that stuff comes in sheets. And I used to buy it from the guy who did my truck, um, just scraps that he would have. And I punched it out and I would put it on my beads and then etch the beads. So it was basically a resist. And I did those frogs with that process. So I may have ended up finding it. I don't remember. It's called Punch Large P7 Punch Large Punch Frog. Okay. Could I fold a zine? I certainly can. Just one second. I will show you. Um, we'll come back and I'll do that in a minute. Let me see here. Oh, how about that? There's a piece of paper. Just one second. Let me move this somewhere. Oh, okay. Right there. I can put it right there. Yeah, very original name. Okay, I think I'm too close for you to see. Yep. Okay. All right. You ready, Sharon? Hope so. You watching? Watching. Okay. Fold it long ways. Okay, Julie. Yeah, that must have been from you. Yep. Thank you, hon. Okay. And we make sure we do nice creases. The nicer the crease, the better it'll fold. Open it up, turn it, and fold it this way. So first the hot dog, then the hamburger. Okay, now with it folded, you take the top sheet at the cut edge and fold it very neatly back against the folded edge. And then you turn it over and you do the same thing. Okay. Then you take those two pieces, this one and that one, and you just flatten it out like that. And then right here, where it's folded, from the folded edge to where it's folded right there, can you see those folds? You cut. Okay. Hi, Rachel. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so once we've done that, then we flatten it back out again, sort of. We just kind of pull it. And if you take your fingers and you tuck it underneath here, where this is going up like that, then what you do is you hold it together and push it. Now, when I lay it down, this is the back, and I lay it down, and I will put a little glue stick in there. Like so. Now, Tanya did not do it right. Make sure it's lined up on the corner. Okay. And then this is a folded one. So this is two corners, a folded one. This one's two corners, and you lay it down and you put a little glue in it. Ha! That might be a bad choice, Andrea. I'm not sure. Okay, so here's the deal. That this piece is folded. This is the last piece, and this is my front cover. So what happens is when this wraps around, do you see what happens? This bumps out, and this is straight because it's got to fold around 4 other layers of paper. But what if you lay it down and hold it when you push it? Let me see if I can show it to you this way. See what happens? You push it, and then this little folded edge changes a little bit. So you end up with a little bit of change on that folded edge. And it's the neatest and cleanest way to make your zine lay really nice and not have any sticky outy places. Massage lettuce. Yes, there's no way I'm massaging lettuce. I'm too lazy. I'm sorry. Poor Jeffrey. He'll never have that opportunity. But because this is the only place where the fold actually has to change, it lays real nice and neat, and all of your little edges are nice and neat. Hello there, Miss Rhonda. I'm still working on my little book. I didn't get there yet. We stopped to fold the zine. Are you guys do you still want to do a zine swap? I know we talked about this, and then I was supposed to be gone, and yeah, bada bada boom, done. Okay. Sharon did what she needed to do, so that's what matters. Maybe we'll just put that back up here. Yep, she was doing it along with me. Hi, Dana. I think this is what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. So, now we got to get the pieces all glued down, right? Mm-hmm. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Totally forgot. Oh well. You guys know how it goes. Oh, the zine swap. I don't want to learn how. Just want to watch Andrea do it and laugh. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Riri. I'm in the mood to make a zine, but you couldn't remember how. Yay!
Well, we talked about doing a zine swap. I said I was going to have to wait till after my trip because um, I didn't have time to plan it beforehand. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have time to plan it. But when we get mom moved and I get the house sort of settled, um, at least a little bit settled, I'll work it out. Okay. Paper and clothes. Okay. Folding skills are poor. Paper and clothes. Okay. Well, I've got it on my planner to, to take the time to sit and figure it out. I just have not done it.
I figured you would, Sharon.
Yes, Holly. That's why Lisa and I are not streaming this week. We decided that it had to be done. It had to be done. So last week I had two appointments, and I found mom an apartment for less than I've been finding them, and the gal, of course, don't want an apartment to go empty for a single month, so she's in a hurry, which it really works out better because the sooner we can get mom out of the house, the sooner we can do things that have to be done to the house, which there are several things that have to be done to make the house be able to sell the house. So the getting her moved out sooner rather than later really makes a big difference. And because next weekend is you're great now, yay! Um, it means that we can get a painter in there sooner. The roofer's coming this coming week sometime. We don't know exactly when yet. Um, Getting a painter in before mom moves out is ridiculous because it'll be way cheaper and way easier once she's out and the furniture's gone. So the plan is to get her moved out and then get the painter in there and come here. But it all happened in a very big hurry. We were doing things and we were working on it, figuring it'd take me a couple of months to get an apartment, and then all of a sudden, bang, next week. Oh, Jen, have you not watched some of my older videos? Oh, just a minute, and I'll get you something fun to. I'll get some of my zines. I think I got some sitting on the. I used to make a zine every weekend for almost a year. I did it every Sunday. I just, after a point, you have to. It takes concentration, and sometimes I don't have that. Um, but just a second. When I finish this page, I'll get a couple and show them to you. I make them on 8.5 by 11-inch paper so that I can copy them. Okay, so if I put that there and there and there and come on now. Just go. Oh yes, we're moving mom's furniture and everything. That was the thing that happened. I was able to find her a slightly larger apartment for less money than some of the other facilities. So, and it's a facility she toured and she likes it. So it's easy for me to get to if I need to get to her. And it's close to her eye doctor. So if I have to take her to the eye doctor, it's not a big deal. But yeah, we have to move. We have to move all of her furniture. But the big problem is that her bed's too big. So I had to go hunting a mattress, and those things are not everybody has them right now. Um, it wasn't really a hard decision, Dana. It was a hard thing to find funds. Okay, so I want to draw around that a little bit, but I think I'm going to use my ink pen instead of the pencil. I don't really want it to bleed out. I just want it to have scratchies. Scratchies. Mom's been ready to move for a long time, Dana, so it's a little easier to move her than it is, some people. What do we think? Oh yes, and Riri, I thought that came out already. If there is not a zine, a how to fold a zine thing on my channel, it's coming out very soon. But I'll double check it. Just a second. Today's date. We gotta have today's date. It's 9/26, 2021. Okay. Thanks, Holly. Um, I'm gonna go get the. I'm pretty sure I have several zines laying right um on my table. I will go get a couple of them to show you. Dementia is part of the problem too, Dana. My dad did not want to move out of his house. Um, we finally had to put dad in a nursing home because of his dementia. But first off, mom is going to assisted living, not nursing home. And she has almost no dementia. I mean, she has age related forgetfulness, but I have age related forgetfulness. So I can't remember why I got up to get something. I'll be right back though. All right, come here. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Now I'm talking to myself, Jeff. Sorry. Okay. Be careful, all right? Lowe's and Winn-Dixie. Okay. Message me if you need anything. Okay. Bye, hon. Be careful. Sorry, guys. Jeff said he was leaving just as I was getting stuff. If you forget to come back, we will come find you. Okay, there you go. Hi, Nettie. Hi, Teresa. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Could see my name on the screen. Just found you, Nettie. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's move this. So, Jen, what happens is that before I glue this, I would have um, done my decorating. Let me back out a little bit. I got you too close. There we go. Before I do any decorating, I fold it just so I have crease lines. So I know where my crease lines are. I know from experience from doing it that the back, the front, page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, I work the back, the front cover, page 1, 2. They're a spread. Then I'll turn around, work page 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this one happens to be one that was all words. This one's one that I made that was an itty bitty glue book. Okay, so this is an itty bitty glue book. I used all magazine pictures. Now, I don't cut my masters in the middle because they copy better when they're not cut. This is, oh, I made this one for the scavenger hunt. We had to make a zine, and we had to trade things. And so I made a scavenger hunt zine. And it was about, I was going off to find my treasure. I need a butterfly. I need flowers. I need washi tape, a black and white page. Have to find a feather. Use a stencil and ink up a page. So I made a zine about that. This was one of the first ones. I can't remember when I did this one. This one is, okay. I think this one I did some, oh, yeah. I signed it in the wrong place is what happened. And this one always confuses me because I signed the silly thing in the wrong place. But this is my front cover. The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. And so this one's all hand drawn. This one was, now I did cut this one. Why did I cut this one? I don't remember why that one's cut. Anyways, that one is a, it was a painted background, and I put words on it, and then I did some doodling on it, and this is the front cover. So then once you fold them up, they look like this. And these are made so that you can copy them on your copier. So you copy this piece. Wait just a minute. I want to get you one that you would copy this piece, and when you go to trade, then you turn it into a zine like this, and then you trade it or send it in Happy Mail. Or see, this one was made in February of 2020. This one is one I really like a lot. It's Picasso, quotes by Picasso. Let me see here. Mina loves the ants. Yep. Okay, this is quotes by Picasso, and all of the quotes in here are Picasso, and they're all, these are, that's painty paper. I used painty paper and a little bit of marker and a little bit of drawing to do this one. And I made weird Picasso faces, and then I used quotes by Picasso. And this one was also February of 2020. Okay, this one is, this one's a poem by William Wordsworth, and it is like watercolors and sketching. And I just put the words on there. This one was fun to do. I remember doing this one. It was a lot of fun. And that one is in March of 2020. So most of these are from 2020. Quotes by Danny Kaye. And this was, I just did a big sheet of fun background, folded it up, put the quotes on there. Oh, this one was fun. This one I used, this one's another, it's a song called The Last Leaf by Joan Baez. I used leaves from outside and stamped with the leaves. Okay, off to finish up for the day. Have a good one. Bye, Teresa. I missed saying bye. I'm sorry. Um, the doodly zines. And so I actually used leaves from outside and my stamp pads and stamped to make this one. Okay, we looked at that one. Okay, that's and this one, okay, what happened with this one, that I made a big sheet and I subdivided it with some washi tape and we put color in it. And then I drew, I stamped, these are just rubber stamps. I stamped over the washi tape and then I wrote, I hand wrote, no, it looks like I stamped that with my, I have some little um, individual letter stamps and it says sending you hugs, sending you wishes, sending you prayers and butterfly kisses, and then says wing it. And this one was done in November. So most of 2020 we did one every week, but you know, sometimes my brain runs out of ideas. The birdies on the telephone wire. Yeah, that I didn't dig them. I didn't dig them all out, Mina. I just, these were on my desk. Um, these were on my desk, and I didn't dig the others out yet. And I may not have any copies of it. So sooner or later, I'm going to make something to put them in so that I can have them in a spot, and I can just get the whole thing. Tried to make a zine and made it too complicated. Haven't done another. That is one thing I will say is that they don't have to be real complicated. The first ever zine I think I made was one I traded with in a swap that Dee Dee was doing. And we were still in South Dakota when I did that. And it was all hand drawn stick figure. You know, it's about having the fun of doing something fun. These are definitely not difficult drawings. You know, these are just simple little line sketches to make these trees. Um, that's the tree one. I have one that's flower. This one, this flowers. These are really simple little flowers. Nothing real involved. And it's just a sheet of copy paper with a little paint or ink or something on it. And so if you mess it up, it is not a big deal. That's the thing. You got to quit worrying about mistakes because you know, okay, just like signing this one in the wrong spot. Oh well, so it's signed in the wrong spot. As long as I remember that that's the front cover, it's not a big deal. Showcase those beauty. Yeah, well, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I'd have to showcase all the time, Mina. That's the problem, is that to have it all out is almost impossible. Um, there's not enough out. Yeah, the technique of the patch of watercolor behind the image, that works so well for so many things, Mina. Cards, just anything you can think of. Just putting a little bit of watercolor, or this one. Just a minute. Let me find. Okay, maybe it's okay. This is ink. I just cut some holes I'll show you how to do that real quick. I'm trying to find a place to set this so I can put it back without it falling on the floor. Come here. Oh, made a mess. I'll show. Okay. Scissors. I made myself some little paper stencils. Like so. Then I happen to use, for those, I used my distress inks. It just happened to be what I had then. And I just did this. Those weren't even watercolors on that one. That's a little heavy-handed, but you understand what I'm talking about. And then I just, let's put this up. If we don't put it up right away, we'll mess it up. Let's see, what do we want? Done. And now this other one, just a minute. Okay, come here. Where are you? This one. Now this one was watercolor, and I just watercolored splotches all over it. And then sprinkled stuff with the watercolor. So that one was watercolored, but this one was just the ink. I like this technique. It's so simple. So simple. Yeah, Riri, I cannot find my original one from the DD swap. I don't know where it's at. So and you can cut any kind of simple shape, and you don't have to have this was an index card just because that's what was laying here, but you don't have to have an index card. Even just plain piece of paper will work, an old envelope, anything you have. Is there a theme yet for the one you're going to do when you get right to? No, I have totally not figured it out. When we get ready, when I get a chance to even think, after I get some stuff done at mom's and dealt with all that stuff, then I'll have to start a thing. But for one thing, we won't do a theme as far as everybody doing the same theme. I think that everybody's techniques are different, but we'll just have some rules like, so many fit in an envelope for this price, and send them and whatever. I haven't figured it out at all yet. Not at all, because it'll depend on postage and all that kind of stuff. So
ATC cards. Oh, yeah. The ATC card protectors would hold them. I didn't realize that the zines fit into that. I mean, you could put these easily into one of these kind of little albums. You know, you could put these zines into a little album. Actually, two would go. You could even get two in an album, I guess, if they were pages where they slid down from the top. But okay, I want to do some little glue book pages. And I don't remember if I have any painty papers left yet. Do I have a painty paper? Okay. I'm not absolutely certain they do fit. Okay. I think they're a little tall. That's the thing. I don't know if they fit. I'll have to. Hey, I have a question. Why do they say something is matte, but it's actually glossy or semi-glossy? I don't know. Because I agree with you, Julie. Okay, I do have a painty page, so this is the page we'll probably work on. That's probably the only painty page I have. Yep. Okay, after we do the gluing, we'll have to paint another page because because the Mod Podge I use is supposed to be matte, but it definitely is not real matte. Okay, I did, while I was messing around in the last few days, get some stuffs cut out. I just sort of needed to get a few things kind of fussy cut, just so I had some more images. And I don't know if this fish is going to be too big. He is probably going to be too big because I really like this fish. Now I could put him across 2 pages. I've devised pockets out of 4x6 photo pages. Yes, and see, that's the other thing. Riri, I'm having so much fun with these. I never really cared whether or not I did a glue book page, but I'm really having a lot of fun with this. That is a big image, so I don't know whether or not we'll use it. This was another image I thought I might use. I really liked this image. That may be too big for this page. Okay, Jen. Well, I will be when I get ready to do it. We'll be talking about it and on live streams right this minute. Not even being able to stream next week. By the way, just so everybody knows, Tuesday and Thursday we will not be streaming live on Lisa or my channel. I have got to do mom stuff, and Lisa needed some extra time to do some things she needed to. So Tuesdays and Thursdays we're not streaming. I should be able to stream next Sunday. I wouldn't want to make any guarantees of anything at this particular moment in time, but I plan to stream next Sunday. Lisa will be on tomorrow night if uh, jury duty is not too strenuous. It just depends on her jury duty situation. Bit of paint with a teeny bit of cornstarch. Yeah. The other thing with uh, matte is I don't like the texture of some things that are matte. I don't like it on my hand. And that's one of the reasons why, believe it or not, one of the reasons why I do not like matte medium is because I don't like it on my hands. It's really dumb. I can dig in the dirt. I can have car oil all over me, but I don't like matte medium on my hands. It makes me shiver, which I know is really kind of stupid, but it's one of those things. So, oh, I love this lady, this hula dancer lady. You too? Oh, I'm so glad that I'm not the only one that can't stand that stuff. I mean, it has its purposes, but it will work with glue or Mod Podge too. Okay. With construction paper, won't use it, won't touch it. Yep. Absolutely love the feel of glued down napkin that was glued to something completely matte. Well, matte medium will sort of do that. Sorry, sometimes I stop to think and I forget that I'm supposed to, that maybe I should talk to y'all. Oh, Julie, I could read it. It's all right. I have another fish here. Wait, there was another smaller. There was smaller. This one. No, I like this one better. This is better. Oh, one typo is compulsory. Yes, these are tiny, tiny. I don't know who was talking about the composition books, and Mina answered. These are itty bitty mini composition books. There is difference between mini composition books, though, and actually, I think the other kinds right here, the ones Janice sent me, are right here. Give me 1 second, and I'll pull them out. Um, Janice sent me a couple of composition books, but after Lisa and I had a discussion about it, we decided they probably wouldn't work. And this is the kind that I was finding at Walmart. Okay, these have glued in pages. Right here, they're glued, and these are actually these came from Dollar Tree. There's not as many pages in them, and I actually pulled some pages out, but they're stitched so that you have just a minute, I'll find the middle. No, that's the wrong way. There's actually thread. Can you see the thread? There's the end of it. Right down the middle, they're stitched, just like the big composition books. Hi, Mary. And the problem with these glued in ones is I know that they're going to eventually come apart. And so I went ahead and hunted for the Dollar Tree ones. And actually, the Dollar Tree ones, while they don't have as many pages, I took out some of the pages anyways, and they came 3 in a package for $1 from Dollar Tree. Now, somebody said you could buy this kind that is stitched in like an 8-pack at Walmart, but my Walmart did not have them. So that's the difference between these composition books, and I wanted the sewn in ones for this project. Yeah, the stitched ones only. They work wonderfully, not glued. Yeah. Where they were made is important. I think Tanya said some are stitched and yeah. Some are stitched where they're made. Okay, this this one was made in Vietnam. What I have been finding is, let's see, this one doesn't say. These do not say where they were made at all. The thing of it is that if you go to dye pages, some of them the lines will bleed all over everywhere. If you get this wet, it'll bleed, and some of them do not. For this project, I didn't worry about it. The package in Dollar Tree say sewn or stitched on the package. Okay, great, Riri. Thank you. Because I didn't save the package. Mary, did I say hi? I hope so. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to this. I'm happy with this page. This is gonna how it's gonna stay, I think. Now this side I have to figure out. Don't know what I'm doing just yet with it, so we can maybe give the fish wings. Can we give the fish wings? Yeah, we can maybe give the fish wings. Oh, the half composition books were 10 for $4.79, and they're stitched. I have not found those yet either. I need to write myself a note because I have to go to Walmart tomorrow. I got Mom's sheets, but I forgot to get a mattress pad. 1/2 count books. So I have to go back, and there's a bunch of other stuff I have to go back for. Okay, so this fish has wings, maybe.
Maybe it's wings, yeah. It's wings. Can it jump over a tree? We could have it jump over a couple of trees, maybe. Don't really like that. Tanya in the daytime and Mary in the evening. Yeah, is Mary going to come on tonight? Putting phone on the holders. Uh-oh, she went to lurking before I. They're online if they're not in the store. Okay, Riri, thank you. I don't need them, so I haven't really worried about it, but they haven't had them when I went to the store. Of course, I don't go to Walmart, guys. I rarely go to Walmart. I really don't like going in Walmart, so I kind of avoid it. You know, sometimes it takes a while to find just the right things to put in your picture. Hi, Cheryl. The cow jumped over the moon and the fish jumped over the trees. Yeah, there you go. Well, I could have the fish jump over the moon. I have a moon. It's just a little too. Actually, I have a littler moon. The fish jumped over the moon too. Yeah, that might work. I had a little moon somewhere because when I cut out that one, there was a little one to go with it. I love this strange guy. Give us your best shot. That might be. There's the moon. There it is. It's hiding. I don't like Walmart either. It's always hot in there, and I hate checking my. Yeah, I don't like shopping very much where I have to do my own checking out. I don't work there. I shouldn't have to check out. So I've about decided that if I have to check my own stuff out, I might off to lurk. Bye bye, hum. I might as well buy it online and have it shipped directly to the house, and then I don't even have to go out, right? Okay, I think this is it. And I think we might just use this. Give us your best shot. Yeah, we have Winn-Dixie, so we usually shop at Winn-Dixie for groceries. That's where Jeff's gone right now, is grocery shopping. I didn't get that done, and he hasn't had time either. He's been kind of killing himself at mom's. He's been getting up really early and trying to get over there. And okay, what do we think of that? The pharmacy has started that? Oh no. Excuse me just a minute, guys. That's very likely. Well, no, it's not my husband. Okay, as long as it's not him, that's all that matters, right? All right, so let's see what we got going. Let's find us a little glue book thing. Yeah, we have Publix up this way. Winn Dixie is closer to me because it's like 3 blocks that direction. Um, and Publix is more expensive than Winn Dixie. And frankly, I don't like their meat counter as well. Um, but Winn Dixie does a lot of BOGOs. Mom used to shop both of them. I just don't. If I can't get it one place, I try not to use it. It's just one of those things. Um, and now Jeffrey will get meat that's BOGO today at Winn Dixie, whatever that we'll use that's BOGO kind of thing. Um, okay. Thanks, guys. Rhonda, yeah, I hate going in Walmart. I usually have to go in about once every 2 months, but here lately, we've been back and forth about what we were going to do about with for mom, whether or not we were going to try to get home services to. I couldn't even get a I couldn't get a housekeeper. Okay, I everybody I called said they didn't have enough staff to do the houses that they had, and um, I couldn't get a housekeeper. It took me months to get somebody to cut the grass, and so just getting anything like that lined up has been just going making me crazy, honestly. And then I came home Thursday, and I walked into mom's house Thursday, and I said, "How would you like to move next weekend?" It's like, oh, you've seen a Winn Dixie there, sure. Yeah, Winn Dixie's it's a smaller chain than Publix. Um, but they're like anybody else. They keep changing what they have, so you have to kind of figure out what you want. A fish with wings. Yep. 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 Come here. Um, Winn Dixie's an old chain here. A long time ago, okay, Brandon's 31. 31? Yeah, I think he's 31. 30? 31. He's 31. Um, when he was, little and we lived in Crestview, uh, he was 4. So, that was what, 25 years ago, 20, yeah, something like that. Um, I used to go to Winn Dixie and I could buy rabbits in the freezer section. That's, because they were a smaller, I could buy guinea hens and things like that because Brandon's allergic to food. So I could get those things that other people might not eat. Hi, Janice.
All right. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Ink pen. Um, and honestly, I think we shop at Winn-Dixie's just as much because it's right up the street. It's like really close. Mom shops at Winn-Dixie over on her side of town. Or did. We had a discussion where I'm not going to take her to the grocery store this week because she's got to use up everything she's got in the freezer. Okay. I like it. The fish jumped over the moon. I kind of like that. It could have jumped over trees, but I think it looks okay to jump over a moon. So now the other little book, I am actually covering up the whole page. This is how I'm doing this one. Just covering the whole page of the book, adding some little words, whatever little words I decide I'm going to add. So one of the things I will tell you with any time you do a glue book like this, work in the front, work in the back, work in the front, because if you do, you'll find that the pages lay better. And I was thinking about putting this on the page before I put other stuff on there. I'm thinking. You can't find your expanding page. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the fish needed wings. It's just one of those things. Fish need wings. For some reason, I just really like this strong line that goes down right there. In this image, it just kind of, oh, I cut it a little short. That was good. A little short and a little crooked. It's under the same size pot right on your desk, probably. And Rachel says it's in the third drawer to the left. I was asked if I had done any glue books. This is what I'm doing here. This is, I mean, I have done, I'm sorry, I don't know who asked me that. I'm calling these glue books. That's kind of, they're tiny glue books. They're itty bitty glue books. I've done tons of collage. I did the 100-day project, and I would, oh, Julie, you don't, Lisa is off on a little trip. She won't be home until late tonight. Which one looks very Japanese? This probably, yes, it probably does look very Oriental kind of thing. Just kind of the what you call it. So as far as collage goes, yes, I've done lots and lots of collage. But as far as, and I've done an alphabet book and all kinds of things, but I wouldn't tell you I had done a big composition type glue book because that has never interested me. These little tiny ones, when I saw Dee Dee doing some stuff in the little tiny one, that's what I would call this as a glue book. But really and truly, it's composition, it's collage to me. Rhonda, we used a psychic this week and couldn't find my first finished little book, the one that Tanya sent. Falling between the books where it belonged. Oh. Yeah, she's off on a little trip. She went to up towards Santa Fe with a friend for the weekend and just to have a good weekend. And she may not be streaming tomorrow night because she's got jury duty tomorrow morning. And so just be aware that she might not be there tomorrow night. Um, and we are not streaming this week on Tuesdays and Thursdays because we've got both got other things we really got to do. So I've got mom and mom stuff, and she's got some other things. And she said it was a perfect week for me to say, hey, I need to take this week off. So that's what we decided to do. Okay, thank you. No, Cheryl, I'm glad you said it because I missed it totally. Um, this piece is hilarious. Yes, it is hilarious. Um, she's looking. She, Rhonda's looking. She's looking. She's looking. Oh no, but I think that that prince is going to go on there, but we need him to go into it. Let's see if this is sharp enough. Yeah, it could be hiding right in front of something. It should be. It could be. It could be that you put it away. Do you know? Lisa gave me this great big. She sent me this great big stamp pad. Right. I put it away where it belonged. I had it for 3 weeks. Couldn't find it. No, I didn't get it quite all the way through. Right there. Rhonda's going to move on. She can't find what she wants, so she's going to move to something else. There you go. Did I get this as close as I can get it? Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, Sharon. Bye bye, hon. Yes, it's always the last place you look for it. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's always the last place you look for it. Always. Okay, we have to have something that's totally out of characteristic for this page. This tree would be way out of the right size. That's kind of good. I kind of like that. And it's also bright colors. Oh, this might work too. No, I like the tree better.
Don't know that that's all I want, but it's a tree. Okay, let's see. I suppose we could put a skier in there, but I'm thinking that the page is really close to done. Oh, it might need two trees. Wouldn't that be scary? What happened? What's going to be scary behind the trees? Let's see what she said. This giant, whatchamacallit, be scary. Look at Birkin. Yeah, he's kind of lurking behind these rocks, too. I guess he could lurk behind the trees. No, it's just not balanced good there, but he kind of looks like he's lurking behind the trees. I think that one's done. Boy, that was really easy. Um, yeah, the giant stroller. Excuse me, just a minute. Sorry. I apologize. Hold on one second. I like little images. So when I'm pulling images, I pull everything and then I go back and cull out the little images. I like doing collage with small images. So the fact that this is a little book is a it's kind of a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying it. Um, Now when I fussy cut things, I don't cut out places like that until I'm ready to use it. Um, because otherwise um, they get bent up, and I don't like the images all bent and woggly. So sometimes it means I have to go back and cut out a few things, but that's all right. I wanted these cut a little closer so there's not quite such a big white space. That looks a little better. Woggly bothers you too. Squeaky scissors. Yep, yep. Squeaky scissors. Um, for some reason, if it doesn't lay flat, it bugs me. And you know, magazine pages would glue flat with just the glue, but it just one of those things. Yeah, my old scissors are squeaking, but then I did sit last night and cut out a bunch of stuff. Jeff went to friends and watched a football game, so I had the house to myself, and I was kind of brain dead. So I didn't do much except sit and cut out and do some fussy cutting. Um, I was trying to make notes about all the different things I have to figure out for mom this week and the logistics of everything that we got going on. Because, like I said, one day this week, the guy is coming to put the roof on the house. So, it's just, keeping it organized, trying to keep myself from forgetting something, trying to make sure she's got everything she'll need. We've sort of figured out the furniture she's taking. We may have to I have to get a new bed because we need a littler one. And we figured out in the house, which pieces of furniture would work to um hold her TV. And what she's got the TV on right now is not won't function. It's too big. A lot of her furniture is massive, so we got to scale down a little bit. Okay. Oh, is Mikey here? Oh, Mikey, one of two cats, is urgently trying to convince you to follow him to the kitchen. Oh, and Mina wants a pudding cup, but he wants chicken. Oh dear, Cheryl, sorry you're having trouble. Teresa didn't leave after all? Oh, nope. Okay, let's see here. I might do another page in this one. No, because I have something else I want to start on, so I probably will do something just a little different. Let's glue all of these things to this piece and then glue that piece on. That's what we'll do. Okay. Teresa came back. She got done. Does that mean trips to the second hand? No, I think what we've got is she had a piece that was in the shed. Jeff cleaned it up yesterday. What I need to buy as far as mattress and things I want new. Um, I have been keeping an eye out for a table, for like a dining room table, kitchen table. What she has is round, and dependent upon where we put it, it may or may not work. So I've just been keeping an eye out, but we may take the round one for now, and I'll keep an eye out for something else because I also have to watch. I can't just buy any furniture because she has a very bad habit of leaning on it to stand up. So I have to keep that in mind, and make sure that I get something that's sturdy. But which dresser we're taking, just stuff like that. We're just trying to figure all that stuff out. It's all just stuff you got to work through. Okay. Come here. And anyways, I was doing all that last night, so I would fussy cut, and then I would make a note, and then I'd fussy cut, and then I'd make a note. And then it was good. It was quiet. Nobody was home. Yeah, it has to be a heavy, solid piece of furniture, but I need it small, which is kind of odd kind of thing.
Haven't found anything too fantastic in magazines I have lately. You know, it's funny, but I find a lot more images in ads than in the pages of the magazine. The ads have a tendency to make me interested. I gotta have some words for this page too, so we'll have to find something. But I really like it. It's simple, but I really like it. It's like, oh, it's gonna get you. Too many magazine cutouts, but yep. Okay, we gotta have oh, I just looked down and there's two words right here. It says discover secrets. I think that's perfect. Those two words will do just fine. Okay, but where do we want to put them? No, up there. Thanks, guys. I like it. I think it came out fun. That was what matters. Comes out fun. Okay. I have another huge stack of magazines to go through. That has not. The other thing is that I've got to move stuff from Mom's over here. Some stuff that we don't want to get rid of right now. Her sewing machines and things like that that she has about decided she's not going to take with her. But if I got rid of them right now, and then she decided she really would like to sew, that would be really bad. So, well, that was not good. It's down now. Um, so I have to kind of go through that stuff and see if I can condense it because I got to fit it in my house. Just keep him away from Mr. Peanut. There you go. Oh, and what is the Nutcracker secret? Ah, we don't know. We don't know. He's definitely hiding. His secret is he ate the Mouse King. There you go. That's probably true. He probably ate the Mouse King. Um, I would like him to eat the mouse. I don't like mice. Guys, I need to run, put the meat in my um, red beans. I'll be right back. I just got to go dump. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. I was going to have Jeff do that. I had it sorted out so he could do it, but he's not home. So I needed to get it in there. Sorry about that. I remember when my grandmother came. paint by number picture she had done on her bedroom wall. She said, "You must really want me here." That's sweet. Not ready for me to go yet. Okay, that is really sweet, Rachel. Okay, what we need to do is put this mess away so that that can get dry. I got these all cut up the other day, so I can put them away. Get it in there. Okay. Oops. Sometimes it's the smallest thing. That's true. Um, that was one of the things we were discussing last night. Mom's got stuff on her walls that Jeff was wanting to know what I'm going to do with, because we got to take all that stuff down. He's got to plug up all the little holes so that the painter guy can come and paint. Okay. And he was asking me what was coming here, and I think there's only one thing in the living room there's maybe a few things around the house, but there's only like one thing on the living room wall that I actually want to come to go on my walls. So, okay. Ta-da! This is getting really fat. Need to probably get another one. We need to paint some paper page for the next time. Where do we have a spot that's kind of empty? Maybe up front. The little golden books, the covers look about the size of the small composition books. No, actually, they're a little bit big. Well, all of the ones I have are a little bit bigger than this. That's they're all just a little bit bigger. I want purple. For some reason, I want purple. Let's see what we can reach. Okay. I've got such a pile that okay, that one will work. What if we put the purple with some silver? See what happens. Let's do purple and silver, see what happens. The little golden books that I have are a little bit bigger than this. I would say yeah, they're more like that. Just a little bit deeper too. I may be wrong, totally may be wrong, but I think they're a little bit bigger. These, I don't know why, these always seem to get caught. They don't seem to want to open. Those were all magazine images, Cheryl. Just all magazine images.
These are these were some heavy body paints that I got at Hobby Lobby ages ago. Um, Ages and ages. Okay, that's
Put some Vaseline around the edge when I close it. Because possibly Teresa, that might work. I just usually it will crack open with my pliers. That's better. That's kind of cool. Um, okay, that's the next one. It's very definitely purple and silver. Let's open it there. Open it there. Yeah, it's called violet. It's a purple. Does that look purple? But I'd have to get up and go find Vaseline, um, Teresa, and you know me, I'm too lazy. So I just complain when they stick together. Twist the tube in half trying to get them open. Usually all I have to do is squeeze on that part a little bit and it will break the seal where it's in the threads. That's usually all I have to do to get them open. So, oh, that really dried on there quick. Huh? Okay. Yeah, purple is very hard for digital cameras to pick up. Period. Purple and red. Any kind of purple and red is very hard for any digital camera to pick up. It's just one of the problems with the digital, and webcams are digital, and um, it's they just never pick them up quite right. So it's one of those things I have decided I won't worry about. Okay. The other thing, if you anything that's like I used to keep, the rubber bands off of vegetables, those big wide rubber bands. Actually, in my drawer for years was they used to use rubber bands, rubber things to tie around your arm for drawing blood. That wide piece of rubber is really great to twist around things to hold on to a lid. Small composition book. That would be interesting, Jen. Okay, so I'm going to look at some stuff. Janice sent me some interesting things. And I was thinking it might be fun to look at these things and maybe um, make a little junkie journal out of them. And I have some papers she sent me. that I might use. So I'm going to look at these and see. Swirling, swirling, the circle of doom. Oh dear. Sorry about that. That's not me. Is everybody else buffering? It picks up blue very well. Yes, it does. It picks up the blue very well. Okay, it's just Barbara. Must be Barbara. Okay, Barbara, go fix some lunch. So I wanted to look at these things that she sent me to see what I might think about doing to make a little journal with some of the things she sent me. So, oops. Let's get that out of the way. That's, sorry, I hope there wasn't any more addresses. I didn't realize those had addresses on them. Oh, I need to back up, I think, to see what we're going to do with this. It's got to just be Barbara. So I haven't decided, but I think this whole piece is a little too big. Honestly, I kind of think it's just a little much over what I would like it to be. So I'm thinking about cutting the top of it off. I'm making it about that big. If I do that, how will paper fit in it? Use the inside instead. Oh, I intend to use the inside, Janice. I just wanted to get the I wanted to hide the addresses. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lay them out there. It's a big deal. Yes, I want to definitely keep the window. I love the window. I want to keep the window. So, and this is opened on the side like this. So if I fold it this way, let's move some of this out of here, out of the way. If I fold it that way, and take this off up here at the top, like so, then the window will be on the inside and it will have pockets from the top. That's what I'm thinking. The other thing is that, is this one of my, okay. Oh my, I must have had a really good drawing day. This is too big. This is more than 8.5, right? No, that's 8.5. I don't know. It just seems like it's too big. If I make it 8.5 tall, I just don't feel like I want it that big. I'm just trying to decide. I just kind of like the squashy look of it.
So if I'm thinking about that, I'm also thinking that these would be fun to use as part of the page somehow. Let's see how tall these are. So if I were to use these kind of like pages, or kind of on a page, if I took it off right there, that would work. Jen, as far as tools for sewing a journal together, you need something to poke a hole, which you could use a big needle. Okay, Linda, bye-bye, hon. A big needle. You need some cord to sew it together, but you could use embroidery floss or anything like that. That's all you really need to sew a journal together. Thank you, Teresa. Mom, some things not right with the cat. Uh-oh. The kitty has a bony rump, but the front part of him peeking out the window. Oh, there's a kid. I missed it. Reminder that Dee Dee will be on jury duty tomorrow. Dee Dee will be on jury duty tomorrow? Well, Lisa has jury duty tomorrow too. Lisa has jury duty tomorrow, so she may or may not be streaming. Okay, I kind of think that I'm going to cut this off at about 7.5 inches. I'm just thinking that's what I want to do. And then we'll go from there. And we'll figure out what we're going to put in there. I think I'll put this one in there, folded like that as a page. I just want it shorter and fatter, I think. It's just what I want. Yeah, okay. That's what we're going to do. Well, do I want to make... Probably should make it where it has a spine. Probably should. Probably should. Yep, because I'm probably going to want more than one. I'm probably going to want more than one signature is what I'm thinking, guys. Your cat is speaking of. Okay. I lost something in the chat, guys, so I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention. I was thinking, and that's making me I'm just thinking. Sorry. I'm thinking though that I need a spine in here. So if I made this a 1/2 inch smaller. I would still have how many inches? would still be 5.5, so that would work very well.
Okay. You too, Julie. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Don't have needles right now. Well, that a needle is very, very helpful. A big needle is very, very helpful. So, um, now you can get away with shoving it through with your scissors, that kind of thing, but it's awful hard to do. Yeah, I want to make it. I want to make it kind of shorter and fatter. That's what I want to make it. So we're just gonna cut it off 7.5 inches. Let's find a pencil. Okay. I wonder if I can cut this whole thing with. The cat, you said, I must have been having a bad day when I drew that. Oh, the cat. Oh, guys, I am so sorry. Thank you, Rachel. I had no idea where we were going. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I have no earthly idea what I was doing when I drew that cat, because I obviously did not draw it very well. Oh, it would look cute peeking out of the window. Okay, well let me look at it and I'll see what happens. Okay, we may have to get out the scissors to cut that. That's okay. We can do that. Come on now. Don't fall off. We'll take a look at it and see what happens. That cat would look cute cut it looking out the window. We'll see. Okay. I think that cat is pretty sad, though. Yeah, that cat's pretty sad. I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave it up there. I'm not throwing it away. It took me a while to figure it out. Thank you, Rachel. I'll put it up there. Sometimes some of our worst art turns out to be our best. That's true. Oh yeah, don't lift the pen. Yeah, because I was don't lift the pen, and the pen didn't write very well. The pen I grabbed wasn't writing. That's you're right, because see how his eyes are connected? And who was it that I was that's absolutely right, Holly. That's when I drew this. And Sonberg, or there's an artist that does a lot of this, and I mean, I've done it in school and stuff too, but there's an artist that does that a lot, and I was thinking about something that she had been doing when I did that, and I cannot remember what it was, but okay, we're and you're absolutely right, Holly. That's what it was when I did that. So, okay. What I'm doing is I'm figuring out where the spine is going to be.
because I'll need to reinforce that section. I think it would be adorable with the legs hanging out of the window. Oh, I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to see. I'm not sure about this project. I'll have to think about it. Your fingers are really tingled today, Julie. Uh-oh. Elongated rear. There you go. Uh-huh. Okay, so if I put a little 1-inch spine in there, I could put 2 signatures in there. Okay, so we got that. We can turn these into pages. How am I going to turn those into pages? Let's see here. What can we do to turn them into pages? I'm pretty sure I have some more smaller envelopes too that we can. I could, I suppose, sew those together like that to turn them into a page, but I don't know that I want to do that. I'll think about that. That's one of those things to think about. So this I'm going to use. I really like that big envelope with that big what do you call that, window in it. Put that down. That might have to have some repair work done to it, but it will glue it down. Oh, but the bird. Didn't we do a zine of no lift people, Holly? No lift people. I don't remember doing it, but that doesn't mean anything. I did a lot of zines. We might have. The bird. Oh, this bird, yeah. Okay. Then she sent this envelope, which I think is really cool. So we will fold it and put it in as a page. Okay, so that would work for 2. Do I have a... I have more big envelopes, but I don't know that I want more pages like that. So I don't know that that's what I'm going to do. So I have an envelope pocket kind of thing for each one of the signatures. Although I like having that pocket. So What do I have? What do I have? Come here, guys. Oh my. Ugh. Oops. Are you talking about the bird on the envelope, Julie? Because I do plan on using it. I just there we go. That one would work very nicely. Okay, that one would do similar. And then, oh, wait a minute. This one's even better, I think. No, that one's not better. Okay, that one is perfect. That one is just about the same thing. And I need one more big envelope that doesn't have to have a pocket. I'm just looking through my pile, guys. It's just going to take a minute. Well, that one would work. But so would that one. I think we'll use that one. Okay. Yeah, they are yummy. And I'll probably be covering up these plain envelopes with something. I don't know what yet. Maybe I'll just use I think painty paper would be cool. So I might use painty paper. And because of that, if I use painty paper, I might not use these in this particular journal, just simply because I'm not sure that they'll make me happy with painty paper. But I'm thinking about covering these envelopes with painty paper. So and the cover with painty paper. So that might be, those might get left out. There, now I have 2 with a pocket, and then I'll have 2 without a pocket. So 1 for each signature. Okay. Oh. It's amazing sometimes to me that the mail even gets to me, because half the time the envelopes are not even sealed. Okay. Oh, Rachel's got to go. Bye-bye, hon. I'm only going to be on about another half an hour, and then I've got to go too. But Janice sent this pretty piece of this kind of painty paper. And then I got a different package from Janice another time, and I have some really pretty papers that I think she got from, it's like Hog's Hollow or something like that. So there's some really pretty blue and orange pieces in here that I thought I might put. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll cover everything with coffee dyed paper instead. That might be fun too. And then these other papers that Janice sent would go better. What is that, Julie? Something that Linda Israel does? You typed that post but then never sent it. Ah, so did you get your eggs? Darkwood Sanctuary. Thank you, Janice. Here, I'll show you what Janice sent me that she got from Darkwood Sanctuary. They're beautiful papers. That piece is gorgeous. This is a piece of computer paper, and so is this one. Oh no, this is like a vellum. That's like a vellum. And this is coffee dyed. This has got some little leaves and things in it. This is a really big piece of this gorgeous blue. Some really pretty orange. More coffee dyed. That's a really pretty piece too. Oh, that's like stationery paper. Okay. Big book pages folded in half make great signature pages decorated. Yep. Signature pages decorated. Amy Dip Dyes. Yeah. I have Baez and Civil made into a cover and never finished. There you go, Julie. This is a gorgeous piece of book paper. This is, and I want to see if I can find some of these. This is a paper placemat. It's actually got a texture in it. That's another piece of the blue. That, Janice may have added that to the paper because there was a postcard in here too that I already used for something else. So these were some pages that she had sent me. So I'm thinking maybe I would prefer to cover these things or make these things with pages that are coffee dyed. I might because I think that stuff would go better with that.
And I could use some of this on the cover kind of situation. I need a piece of cardboard though for the middle of this. So I'm going to go get that because Jeff just came home and I need to go unlock the door for him. So I use the shelf liner I have on hand, my jelly toolkit to open those stuck glue paint lids. Oh yeah, shelf liner. Yes, that stuff would work to open that. Yes, and I have music. Oh yes, I have a bunch of music book papers that would work very nicely. So I think maybe the envelopes and this inside we might cover with that. So let me go open the door for Jeff. I'll be right back, guys. Slam, slam, slam. He's slamming doors, guys. It gave me an excuse to get up to get this.
My Jeep got ducked at the.
Oh, your Jeep got ducked?
My Jeep got ducked.
Oh, how cute. His Jeep got ducked, guys. His Jeep got ducked. That's cute.
There was another woman who had one sitting on her Jeep on the handle, and as she was pushing, she came around the corner, and I could see the bewilderment on her face. So I stopped and explained to her what it meant.
What it meant?
Ducking all the Jeeps in the parking lot.
So in other words, she'd never heard of it?
She'd never heard of it.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, when they like your Jeep, they put a duck on it. It's called again ducked, and they use little yellow bathroom duck. I've never seen one of these before, so this is really cute. But usually we use bathtub ducks, the little yellow bathtub ducks, and you can get them, and they have the cutest different ones.
A lot of them come with a barcode and stuff on that you can scan and tell you about who ducked you.
Oh, he says sometimes they have even things on them that tells what group ducked you, and like barcodes that you can scan. You know what? Okay, guys, I totally changed. I don't know. Maybe we'll not use all those papers. Would it be fun to do this with induct into cool Jeep pool? Yep. He's ducked in the cool Jeep pool. Yep. This would be fun to do in maps. Oh, and yeah. But we might have to leave some of the papers out. If I did map paper, ooh, I think I might like that better than. Oh yeah.
One woman had a Jeep in the parking lot, and she probably had 20-something ducks on her dashboard. She can duck 20-something times.
20 ducks on a dashboard. Okay. What if instead of, where's my, okay, I'm thinking, guys, here, that's the problem, is that I haven't really thought about this a lot. But what if instead of coffee dyed paper and whatnot, we used map. Okay. Map paper. How does it go with this blue? could still use some of that, I suppose. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. That might be a lot of fun to do one that's kind of mappy. And then I could use some of these. Barbara's having a busy morning. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just don't know what I want to do. So I'm just going to work on the thing I do know, and that is that I need to put some stabilization in here. I stopped and got a piece of cardboard. And I think it's about an inch wide now. A little less. Hi, Sharon. So, Jeffrey, hon, when you get things settled, could you give me some more tea? Okay, thank you. I gotta cut this off a little bit so that I can get it in here. Barbara's having a busy morning. Okay. All right. Now we need a hair less than 1. I don't know what I'm going to do with this just yet. So I'm not going to worry about pages just yet until I figure out exactly what I want to do. And that ought to work very nicely. I don't know. I'm swinging back around to using painty paper. I kind of think that is where my mind was in the first place, to use some painty paper in it. So this is just a little bit smaller than the width of my spine. You can't coffee stain a yellow envelope. They don't stain real well. You can stain them, but they don't stain it like this pale yellow. It's barely yellow. It will coffee stain. But I have some cream colored paper that when you coffee it, it doesn't look any different than white paper. So it all depends on the paper. Okay, so that is our cover. And I don't know. I'm really, really torn. Not that I'm going to take and be sure. We have the options of using map paper to cover the envelopes, painty paper to cover the envelopes, and coffee dyed paper to cover the envelopes. What do we think we should use? I'm looking for your opinions. You guys are really quiet. Either that or there's a really bad lag. Yeah, coffee will mute bright yellows. It like on this cream, this light yellow, it will warm it up. This one's not bright yellow. On like a manila envelope, it's not going to be much of anything. Bye, Mary Hunt. Mary, you're gonna I think Mary is going to stream this evening, just so you guys know. Yeah, Barbara, that's my problem, is that I have this really pretty papers that Janice sent me, but I'm not sure now that that's what I really want to use, that I really want to use them. I can't make up my mind that that's what I really want to use. My painty papers don't really go really well with coffee dyed papers, Julie. I'm trying to decide. Oh, thank you, Mr. T. Ferry.
Do you need some more air in here?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Only if it's not warm in the rest of the house, like only 1 degree. Yeah, Barbara. See, this is a beautiful piece of paper, but then I have these orange, a couple of pieces of orange. But then I have these things that, see these, I don't know that the orange is going to go with coffee dyed very well. His duck is here. I have these beautiful pieces of coffee dyed things she sent me. The blue would go with the coffee very well. The blue and the coffee would go real well together. So maybe I could just use the blue pieces with coffee dyed papers and maybe this pink piece and just now put the orange ones in. Roadmap, coffee dyed, or painty. I'm thinking maybe if I did coffee dyed, I would just leave the orange ones out. Thank you, sweetie.
It says it's 76.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
It's cool back there. It's just warm up here. I'll tell you what, why don't you come back and turn this on to really low? It's on. You just have to pull the string. Thank you. The blue and coffee dyed together. That's what I'm thinking, is maybe use the blue and coffee dyed, and then maybe pull, like this one has a little bit of that kind of color. This piece of blue is absolutely gorgeous. They're not quite the same. It's a blue or green color. I've got this doily she sent. And guys, wouldn't put the orange in. You kind of agree. Okay, so how about we do coffee dyed papers and old papers like book paper, and then I'll put the blues in, and I'll just put the oranges aside for another time, for something else that will make me a lot happier, because you just don't seem to want to go together. Okay, so that means we can use I gotta go get some though. That's the thing. I gotta go get some papers, and I'll be right back. Am I making a tall book or a short half napkin size book? Yeah, the orange could go in just like tabs and things maybe. This is the size of the book's going to be, Barbara. I'm starting with this little, it's a big envelope. And I put a 1-inch spine in it, and I cut some of it off. I've got a couple of envelopes to make pockety things with. One has a big window and one does not. And these Janice sent me. These I pulled out of my stash. And then I need some pages to go in them. I have these, which I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to put in yet. But see, they fit sort of, they would fit on pages. And I can, so this was a giant envelope, and I did put a spine in it because I decided if I'm going to put 2 envelopes in each signature plus pages, I'm going to have some thickness to it. There you go, Jen. And slight touch of browns, yes, and book paper. Oh, you know what? I have this that I can use as some pages if I wanted. That makes really nice pages. So let me go get some coffee dyed paper, and I'll be right back. I gotta get a pile of it though. decided just today that you're going to make a cover for her zines and sew them in. Yeah, round windowed pockets. And that's kind of what I'm planning on, Barbara, is that these are going to be pockets of some sort. And I'll figure out how I'm going to use them. Okay, but as we go, it's kind of what I'm thinking. Some napkin images on this, though, might be fun. You have an idea that we can try it out if you want using CD Envies? Okay, Mindy, holler, I'm reading. Go ahead and type and tell me. Because I have some more of these, although mine might be bright colors. I'm not sure. I think I have some more white ones if we mess them up. I'm waiting for Mindy to type. Okay, I'm just going to put that on the front. Put 2 CDs face down across from each other. Okay. Like that or like this. Like that. Mm-hmm. The flaps, glue them together. The thing of it is that honestly, if I put them like this and tuck this one into this, it might work better. That one's glued. No, it won't work because that flap, if I glue them like that, is that what you're talking about? Where they overlap like that and then fold it right here in the middle? That's kind of what I was thinking in the first place. They would be out a little bit so you could actually get into the, if the edge is right in, then sew them into the spine. Yeah. Uh-huh. I was thinking about doing that. The other option is to put them, you can say this is a page. You can put them on the edge of a page like this, where they flip out. And you can get to the pocket from back here.
or put them on the page like that where they flip up. If they're in the spine though, they might be harder to get anything into the pocket. That's my only concern with putting them together and then putting where the edge is in the spine. That's my concern, is getting into this pocket from there. I'm not sure, but what it would be better to put them on like so, and then have it flip up. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm still thinking about it. Or like that, where then you could get it in there. Because see, then the other side of this could just be covered with, you know, fluffy stuff or something. So I haven't, yeah. That's the first thing I thought of, was to put them together so that they could, you could actually stitch them together like this and then close them back down and put that stitched space in the spine. I'm going to think. Doesn't have to be done today because there's no way this thing is getting finished up today. Is this the piece of paper I had? Yes, this is the piece of paper I had. Okay. I want that other glue stick because it stays creamy longer. Yeah, I think that would work. I just don't know. And I have some other envelopes that don't have the windows in it that I could try it out and look at to see what I think. And in theory, I think it would work very well, but I just question how hard it would be to get whatever you want to put in there. And do I want to have the things where it can come out? Do I want to leave them where it doesn't come out? That might be another question to think about. Do I want to maybe just leave it where it doesn't come out on purpose? Wonder where my brayer is. I'll bet you they're both in the kitchen. You could glue the side shut and cut open the top. Yeah, and I think that might be a better choice. As far as getting into it. That if you glued the side shut and cut the top off, that might be a much better choice. One of the things about using envelopes is sometimes you find places where they're not glued all the way together. And I just realized this envelope's torn right there, which is fine because I think I have an idea of what I want to do now. I think, maybe. So I may sew around the edges of things in this journal. I'm really liking the tea bags in the other journal and sewing around things. So I may do some of that in this one. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah, I'm thinking that, yeah, if you cut it up here, then you could put things in. And I could put a little tiny little bit of a thumb spot right there. Have to work on that. Have to think about that. Okay. And I think we're going to use this brown paper inside. Not big enough, so we'll put it on this side. I'm going to use them somehow, Sharon. I definitely want to use those CD envelopes to end this somehow. There you go, Julie. That's an accomplishment. All right, here's our issue. We have to get this window cut in there. Oh, and that's not going to work. Well, it would. I can decorate that. This paper is real thin, and you can see that address written there, but I could put something on that. The big thing will be to get the window cut in it. So let's do a rough cut right here like this. This will be kind of easier to cut the window in because I can see it. So I can draw around it if I can find my pencil. I did those the last week or so, Mindy. Remember when I told you, when I showed you the picture where Jeff had set the table up in the living room for me? That table, I was using it to coffee dye paper. I can only do a few sheets at a time, but I can get 6 or 8 sheets done at a time, and that's come on. Now, honestly, I've never done this kind of put in this window on here before like this, so this is an experiment, but I think it'll work. Yes, Dana, I do. It is it if you look for it where you dye paper with, I think it's something about stencils. Give me just a minute and I'll see if I can post it for you. I'll go look. And hi, Dana. I guess I knew you were here earlier, but I forgot. Okay, let's see. There you go, Dana. Oh, been in and out. Okay, so I was right. You were here earlier. You can use anything that's kind of plastic and open. Okay. I don't think those are all. Okay, so this one has stencils on it, laid on it. I think I have a piece here that had just a piece of what I want to say, plastic canvas, with a square plastic canvas. It may be in a different spot because I showed that to y'all the other day. I used just that plain gridded plastic canvas. I may have used that in something the other day, so it's not here. But the plastic canvas like you do needlecraft on, I used that and it gave me a really cool design. So anything that's plastic but has holes in it, that's the big thing. And these happen to be dyed with plastic tablecloth, but it's really got to have holes in it. If it doesn't have the holes, then it doesn't work very well. Okay. And if you guys didn't realize that I am not worrying terribly about every single little bit of this getting covered with glue, I'm doing a pretty good job of it, but then I'm not going to fight with it because what I'm going to do is go back and put the art glitter glue on along the edges because I know that it will hold better along the edges.
Feels like I need to fill up my art glitter glue bottle. Traced it. Yep, that brown paper was pretty easy to see through, and I traced it. I laid it over the top, and then I traced it with my pencil, and then I cut a hole in the middle and cut it out. I'll do another one in just a minute. And there's a little bit of pencil mark on there, but if I'm probably going to ink a little bit around there or something. So okay, I'm getting some wrinkles. This is thinner paper, so that's okay. I'm not going to fight with it. Okay, we're going to set that aside though a minute and let it dry, and let's put paper on this one. The thing about this one is that there's a lot of writing on this one, and this shows like that, so I'm not going to use that paper. I'm going to use some of this, and you can't see through this one. Hoping I can feel through it. Nope. Nope. So I'm going to have to make a template. Doggone it. Didn't really want to do that. It's all right. I got lots of this brown paper. Now this is what do you call that? It's paper that painters use to mask off. It's mask paper. The paper that Lisa got, that's the same kind of thing that she got, is green, and it's much heavier than this. This is very lightweight. This is real thin. It makes great pages because it is thin. You can put several sheets in it, and I will use some of it to make pages with. There it is. Can you see? Yeah, you can see where I can see it now. Okay, bye, Holly. Can I use the piece I already cut out as a template? No, because the Just a minute. I think I threw it away, didn't I? Where did I throw that piece? Here it is. The windows aren't the same size. Every one of these envelopes, it seems to be the same size. It seems to be a different size. So it really, you kind of have to do one for each. Now, if you had a box of envelopes where all of the windows were the same size, then yeah, you could. The other thing is this is a little further from the bottom than it is from the top. I left it hanging over, and I will waste paper rather than fight with it. So I will just cut it out, cut the piece of paper in sort of in the middle, and make sure that I have room, and do it that way. Yeah, you kind of have to guess where to put it, but now see here, when I put this on, like so, you can see that the envelope doesn't go all the way out. And I could have made it exactly the same size, but I'm just going to put it on this other piece of paper where I have room to not worry about that. I'm just going to do it like this. I'll use a little bit of extra paper, and actually I'm going to come down just a little bit because I do know that's a little more than I need. So, nope, I don't actually. I'm going to. Sorry, I have a roll of washi tape on this table that I could use to hold this in place and not have to fight with it quite so much. So somewhere's the end. Somewhere. Yeah, I can cut the extra off, and that's the thing. I'm not going to fight with it. I'm going to let it, I'm going to just cut the extra off and when in doubt, make sure you have extra, because it's easier to cut the extra off after the fact than it is to put something back on. No, I think that I'm cutting. We'll have to see. I think it might be that I'm cutting too much on the inside of the line, so I may have to go back and trim it a little bit. We'll see. There we go. That crinkly sound. I love that crinkly sound. Okay, so now we're going to just you want to remember to glue around your window, because unless you are really careful with the glue stick, that is a place where the glue stick is not going to work very well, because you get it on your plastic. Staring intently. Sorry, y'all. Oh. Don't breathe air, guys. It doesn't work very well if it goes down the wrong pipe. Well, I guess we all breathe air. Don't swallow it. Is the deal. Sorry. Yeah, I'm okay. I swallowed air. Don't ask me how. I have no idea. It just went down the wrong pipe. Okay, so okay, so see, that's how you do that. And it needs to dry a little bit before I start trying to cut it off. So we'll just let it dry, and then I'll do the other side. But okay, let's set that aside, and we'll trim this one off. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So
Thank you, guys. Okay. Now, of course, we need to ink and do things, but that is the basic cover. And I think I'll be stitching in black since there's black inside the envelopes. So I'll trim this one off later. And next time I will work on that. Is the other two envelopes, is this one? I hope black on the inside. Yes, it's black on the inside too. So then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the rest of it. But it's 4:30, guys, and I probably need to get going, and because I've got to finish up dinner. And that is just a little crooked right there, which is bothering me. There we go. That makes me happier. But that's how I would do any window I wanted to put it in there. So okay, so what did we do today? We did a page in this book. Let's see which page. Oh, I love this page. I think it's cute. And we did a page in this book. Let's see. Oh, that's going to be pretty for next time. Which page did we do? Did I forget already? Where is it? This book's not going to take long because I'm doing a double page spread. There. Oh, we made the fish jump over the moon. I forgot. We made the fish jump over the moon, which I really think is fun. And then we did a page in our little journal, which I really liked. It came out cute with the little frogs. So, anyways, guys, remember, please, that I think Mary's going to stream this evening. So you'll want to check on that. Lisa may stream tomorrow night. It depends on how jury duty goes for her. She knows that if she has to sit there all day, her back will not let her come on and stream. So just be aware that may get canceled for tomorrow night. So, and then Tuesday and Thursday this week we have canceled. I have mom stuff that's going to keep me busy all week long. And Lisa had a few things that she needed to do. So she said this was the perfect week for her to take off from. Thanks for the rabbit hole. Okay. To take off to do those things. So it worked out real well. I showed everybody this when I first came on. I was sitting here the other day and I did this, and Lisa said, "What did you just do?" And I said, "Well, that's how I take them in the camper with me, because I put these in a little cloth bag, and you don't want your scissors shoving through a cloth bag when you're toting them around. And these little Dollar Tree clips, you can slide the tip of the scissor right up beside the spring, and it protects your bag from your scissor point." So she said, "Tanya, you really ought to show everybody that." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I never even think about it because I don't do it at home. I really only do that when I'm taking them somewhere. So anyways, guys, go have fun. And I'll see you. I do plan to try to stream next Sunday at 1 o'clock like I usually do. if something changes, I will make sure to put a notice out. But we are trying to move mom next weekend, so that may change. I don't want to tell you for sure I'll be here, because I can never promise anything, but I want to try to be here. Okay. Anyways, guys, go. Bye. Love y'all.